All right. Sorry about that. Had a freaking alarm to work out on. But as far as my biggest regret, it has to be with relationships. I think I've put myself in some great relationships that I was at fault for screwing up, even up to recently. With things I've said or things I've done or ways I've reacted. And I think it's taken a lot of time for me to grow from that because I've let a lot of women down. And I hate to say it like that, but I've been in 6 or 7 relationships, and I'm single now. So I think a big regret of mine is just not being able to understand when I had something good. And I've had, like I said, every woman I've been encountered with, solid people. I don't have a bad word to say about any of them. But I wish them the best. I just think I regret how I handled a lot of situations with women. And I'm gonna be better with the next woman, of course. But I'm still a work in progress. How do I incorporate growth and positive mindset into my athletes on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? I think I'm just a positive guy. Like now, I'm gonna jump you when you're wrong, but I'm gonna pat you on the back when you're right. And just letting your kids know it's not about berating them because they're wrong. It's about I need you to do it right because that's what's gonna help us be successful. And I think once that clicks, that I'm getting on you because when you do it right, we win. They feel that. I also think I'm big on the relationships I have with my players. I had a kid the other day tell me, "Hey coach, you're a fan favorite, right?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "Everybody likes you." And I was like, "I appreciate that. I need the school to like me more so they can get me on one of these classes." I take that back. I love my teaching duties, but that's great to hear. And I think building a relationship with these kids, let them know, like, yeah, I'm hard on you, but it's because I expect more out of you. And we have bad times. We dropped a bunch of picks this year. We missed some tackles, but I could always go to my guys and say, hey, we got to get the next one. We got to go. Head up, let's go. And we made more plays than we didn't. But, being able to keep a positive mindset about situations, like, it's not the end of the world that something bad happened. We just got to make sure that we do stuff right more than we do stuff wrong at a high level, and positive things will come from that. And just having my kids back. I expect high school kids to make mistakes. I expect them to make mistakes on and off the field, but I've got my kids back to an extent. Now, if you go do something that's just treacherous, I can't save you. But I'm gonna have my kids back because I know if I'm positive to them more than I'm negative, I can get a better response. I like to live day to day. So like as far as weekly, monthly, I never know what it's gonna take per day to be positive with my kids. Some days they're on cloud 9, and I'm on cloud 9 with them. Some days they ain't, and that's when I gotta pick them up. And I think when you take stuff day to day, because situations happen day to day, and you react and you respond in a positive way day to day, that builds the weeks, the months, the relationships over a long period of time, and that's just kind of what I model myself for. I got a couple questions about relationships that I'm not gonna answer because nope. But I think we're at a point where I think I've gotten everything I wanted to get out to y'all. I'm gonna clip this up a little bit. Of course, as we grow and get better, and I learn, and I see this, and I realize what I did right and wrong, we'll do more. But I wanted y'all to see me. This is the start. This is part 1, episode 1, whatever you want to call it. This is the start. So it can only get better from here. I hope to have some great guests sitting alongside me. Shout out to Great Value Pure Drinking Water. Hopefully they can sponsor me. How does that work? Like, if water sponsors you, does all water sponsor you, or does a cup of water sponsor you? I don't know. If you couldn't see behind me, I've got a couple my high school jersey, and then I think this is when I coached at Northside. That's my graduation sash over there. You can't really see the rings, but I've got some rings I won up. We're going for a little vibe in here. We're trying to vibe it out, but I hope more than anything, this one might have been a little boring. I know it's just me talking. I'm sorry. I didn't talk about sports or anything. But I'm gonna get into that. I promise you. I hope y'all come back for episode 2. We're gonna start. I'm gonna try to drop once a week. We're gonna be going live on Instagram from the Coach PA live. I'm from the Coach PA show. We're gonna be going live on Instagram. I don't have TikTok because I deleted TikTok when they banned it, and that was a bad idea. But we'll be collabing with some really big TikTok people. which is gonna be freaking great. We've got some other podcasts they want me to come on and collab, just talk ball, which I can do all day. So, all that being said, this has been Pop Off with PA. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and come back next week for episode 2.